This is the one dog that even tigers won't fuck with. Introducing the Alibi, the most dangerous dog in the world. This colossal beast isn't just a dog. It's a damn juggernaut in canine form, originally bred to protect sheep from large apex predators and any foolish enough burglar who thinks he's sneaky. The Alibi or Central Asian Shepherd doesn't just guard.
The 5 rarest dogs on the planet. Number 1. The Afghan Hound. It stands out for its long, silky, flowing coat that waves with every movement like perfectly groomed human hair. It is one of the oldest breeds in the world, with records dating back thousands of years in the mountains of Afghanistan. Number 2. The Chinese Crested. It is identified by its almost completely hairless body, except for tufts on the head, paws, and tail that give it a completely unmistakable appearance. There is also a long-haired variety called the Powder Puff, and curiously both varieties can be born in the same litter. Number 3. The Borzoi. It dazzles with its extremely slender and elongated body, with a long thin snout that gives it an almost aristocratic elegance. It originates from Russia, where it was bred exclusively by the Tsarist nobility for wolf hunting on the Russian steppes for centuries. Number 4. The English Shepherd. It is recognized for its eyes of 2 different colors or with marbled patterns, a characteristic called heterochromia that appears frequently in this breed. It was developed in the British Isles as a herding dog. Being so intelligent, it can learn to control a flock with minimal voice signals. Number 5. The Komondor. It impresses with its coat that naturally grows into long white cords that can reach the ground, making it look like a giant living mop. It originates from Hungary, where that peculiar coat served as natural protection against wolf bites while guarding flocks.
This dog looks like a model walking on the runway, but it's actually a lightning-fast runner. This is the Afghan Hound, an elegant breed from the mountains of Afghanistan. Bred to hunt swift prey, they can reach speeds of up to 40 miles per hour. Their long coat isn't just for show, it protected them from harsh mountain climates. Despite their glamorous appearance, they remain fiercely athletic and agile, a living masterpiece built for speed and elegance.
5 animals that rely on companions to survive, with the number 1 animal literally dies of heartbreak if left alone. Number 5. Guinea pig. These rodents are obligate social animals. Without a companion, isolated guinea pigs show sharp spikes in stress hormones like cortisol, which suppresses their immune system and triggers severe behavioral apathy. In fact, Swiss animal welfare laws mandate that guinea pigs must be kept in pairs or groups. Number 4. Meerkat. In the Kalahari Desert, a single meerkat is a prime target for raptors and jackals. Meerkats survive using coordinated sentry duty. One watchman stands guard on a high vantage point, while the rest forage for scorpions. Without a group to trade guard shifts, a lone meerkat spends too much time scanning the sky and struggles to eat enough food to survive. Number 3. Penguin. Breeding males endure Antarctic blizzards reaching minus 60 degrees Celsius. To survive, hundreds of penguins form massive, organized huddles. They continually rotate, trading places between the freezing outer edge and the warm interior, where temperatures can reach 37 degrees Celsius. Without this shared body heat, an isolated penguin burns through its fat reserves and starves. Number 2. Wolves. Pop culture views the lone wolf as an outcast, but biologists know dispersal is essential for finding new territory and mates. However, hunting large prey like elk or bison requires tight pack coordination. While a lone wolf can survive on smaller animals like hares and deer, joining or building a pack dramatically raises its long-term survival and hunting success. Finally, number 1. Lovebirds. These colorful parrots take companionship to an extreme level. Lovebirds form monogamous bonds so intense that they feed each other and groom daily. If a long-term partner passes away, the surviving bird exhibits severe distress, stops eating, and dies from stress-induced physiological failure. These are the top 3 animals that sleep the longest, and the number 1 sleeper spends so much time napping, it almost seems awake by accident. Number 3. Opossum. Opossums sleep for around 19 hours a day. They conserve energy and stay safely hidden from predators, while most other animals are active. Number 2. Giant armadillo. This massive armored mammal also sleeps for nearly 19 hours daily. After hours of digging powerful underground burrows, it needs plenty of rest to recover and avoid danger. Number 1. Koala. Koalas are the ultimate champions of sleep, snoozing for up to 22 hours a day. Their eucalyptus leaf diet is so low in nutrients that sleeping helps them conserve as much energy as possible.
This man owns a farm with a gigantic cow named Tommy. Tommy looks like a dinosaur among the other animals on the farm. His size is absolutely extraordinary. Even when the man's daughter stands next to Tommy, the size difference is unbelievable. Tommy's head is almost as big as the daughter's entire body. With such incredible proportions, Tommy has officially secured a place in the world record books.
5 animals with the most painful stings. With number 1 animal can trigger cardiac arrest in under 3 minutes. Number 5, stonefish. Stepping on this master of camouflage forces 13 needle-sharp dorsal spines into your foot, injecting potent cardiovascular toxins and cytolysins. This venom causes immediate, terrifying tissue pain, massive swelling, and localized cellular damage that can drive human victims into life-threatening shock. Number 4, tarantula hawk. Rated a maximum 4 out of 4 on the Schmidt Pain Index, entomologists describe its sting as an immediate, blinding electric shock that completely incapacitates a human for roughly 3 agonizing minutes. But for tarantulas, it's far worse. The sting permanently paralyzes the spider, keeping it alive for weeks while the wasp's growing larva feeds on it from the inside out. Number 3, executioner wasp. Renowned by scientists for delivering one of the most agonizing insect stings ever recorded, its venom packs high concentrations of enzymes called phospholipases. These enzymes break down cell membranes, causing intense, localized tissue necrosis, literally destroying skin and muscle cells surrounding the wound. The result feels like boiling oil poured directly into an open cut. Number 2, bullet ant. Named because its sting delivers agony comparable to being shot, this insect's venom contains ponerotoxin. This specialized peptide targets voltage-gated sodium channels in your nerve cells, keeping them permanently stuck in the on position. The result? Uncontrollable waves of burning, throbbing pain that rage continuously for up to 24 hours. Guys, before we reveal the last one, which would you rather have as a pet? If you choose cat, hit like. If you choose dog, hit subscribe. Finally, number 1, box jellyfish. Its delicate tentacles carry millions of microscopic venomous harpoons called nematocysts. When triggered, they inject rapid-acting cardiotoxins that punch microscopic pores directly into heart cells and red blood cells. The agony is instantaneous and overwhelming, so severe that human victims often experience hyperkalemia and go into cardiac arrest before they can even swim back to shore. 5 animals that evolution played a harsh prank on, with the last one having an impossible task. Number 5, erect crested penguins start parenthood with a strange sacrifice. They lay 2 eggs, but the first egg is much smaller than the second and almost never survives. In most cases, the parents focus their attention on the larger egg instead. Scientists still debate exactly why this happens, but the result is clear. One chick begins life with almost no chance of success. It's as if evolution creates a backup baby that was never really meant to make it. Number 4, frigate birds spend their lives over the ocean. They soar above the sea for days and sometimes even weeks at a time. Yet despite being seabirds, their feathers aren't waterproof. If they land on the water, they can struggle to take off again and may even drown. Evolution built a bird perfectly suited for life above the ocean, then forgot to make it safe in the ocean itself. It's one of the strangest design flaws in nature. Number 3, male honeybees can't win. If a male bee successfully mates with a queen, he dies shortly afterward. If he never mates, things aren't much better. Once resources become scarce, worker bees often force males out of the hive, where many eventually starve. Their entire life revolves around a single opportunity, and almost every possible outcome ends badly. Nature rarely creates a harsher job description. Number 2, Tasmanian devils begin life in a battle royale. A female can give birth to around 40 tiny babies at once, but she only has 4 nipples available. The newborns must race to reach one. Those that fail don't survive. There are no second chances and no backup plan. Most are eliminated within hours of being born. Their lives begin with a competition that the majority can never win. Number 1, kiwis got stuck with an impossible egg. They lay the largest egg relative to body size of any bird on Earth. At its biggest, the egg can take up nearly a quarter of the female's body weight. 5 animals that are worth protecting at all costs. The number 1 in the list literally keeps humanity from starving. Number 5, The squirrels. They don't just bury nuts randomly. They use complex spatial mappings to remember their caches. Because they scatter hoard thousands of seeds every autumn, unrecovered acorns and pine nuts germinate, planting millions of trees that restore forests worldwide and providing shelter and oxygen for thousands of species. Number 4. The African elephant. During severe droughts, elephants use their tusks and trunks to dig deep underground for water. These man-made oases provide life-saving water for hundreds of other species. Even their heavy footprints trap rainwater, creating micro-ponds for insects and amphibians. They are literal walking civil engineers keeping whole savannas alive. Number 3. The sea otter. Sea otters are a keystone species that controls sea urchin populations. Without otters, urchins overgraze and destroy kelp forests. By saving the kelp, otters help protect underwater forests that absorb massive amounts of atmospheric carbon dioxide. Number 2. The beaver. Beavers are natural hydrologists. Their dams slow down river currents, filter out pollutants, recharge groundwater supplies, and create lush wetland habitats. These beaver-created wetlands even act as natural fire breaks during severe wildfires. They don't just chew trees, they reshape whole continents. Workaholic ecosystem heroes who simply refuse to stop grinding. Guys, before we reveal the last one, which would you rather have as a pet? If you choose cat, hit like. If you choose dog, hit subscribe. And if you want both, like and subscribe. Finally, number 1, the bees. Through complex behaviors like the waggle dance, bees communicate exact directions to nectar sources. They pollinate over 70% of the world's top crop species, directly supporting 1/3 of the human food supply. 5 animals that are the biggest liars, with the last one fooling predators by pretending to be something it isn't. Number 5. Pygmy owls have eyes on the back of their heads. Well, not real ones. Pygmy owls have dark markings on the backs of their heads that resemble a pair of staring eyes. When a predator approaches from behind, those markings can make it hesitate, as if the owl is already watching it. For such a small bird, it's an incredibly simple deception. Instead of turning around to face danger, the owl can make the predator believe it's already been spotted. Sometimes the best defense is making an attacker think you saw it first. Number 4. Eastern chipmunks can sound the alarm when there's nothing there. Eastern chipmunks use sharp alarm calls to warn others when predators are nearby. But researchers have observed calls being produced when no obvious predator is present. These false alarms can cause nearby animals to become alert or scatter, potentially giving the chipmunk an opportunity to escape, reach food, or avoid competition. Scientists still debate exactly how often these calls are deliberately deceptive, but the possibility makes their warning system fascinating. Sometimes creating panic can be more useful than fighting. Number 3. Virginia opossums turn acting into survival. When escape is impossible, a threatened opossum can suddenly collapse into a completely limp, death-like state. Its body becomes unresponsive, its mouth may hang open, and it can drool while releasing foul-smelling secretions that make the performance even more convincing. The response is involuntary, but predators may lose interest in what appears to be a dead animal. The opossum can remain motionless until the danger passes, then eventually return to normal. It doesn't fight the predator. It convinces the predator there is nothing worth eating. Number 2. Killdeer fake a broken wing to save their babies. When a predator approaches their nest, an adult killdeer may suddenly drag one wing along the ground as if it's badly injured. It limps, flutters, and makes itself look like an easy target, deliberately encouraging the predator to follow. The bird leads the predator farther away from its eggs or chicks before suddenly ending the performance. It straightens up, spreads its wings, and flies away at full speed. The predator wasn't chasing an injured bird. It was being tricked into leaving the real target behind. Number 1. Hognose snakes can fake an entire death scene. They hiss like cobras, then roll onto their backs, hang out their tongues, and play dead. Some even release foul-smelling fluids to sell the act. 5 sea creatures that can change gender whenever they want, with number 1 transforms overnight for one insane reason. Number 5. Clownfish. Clownfish live in strict social hierarchies led by one large breeding female and a single breeding male. If the dominant female dies, the breeding male doesn't just take over. His brain signals a hormonal shift. Over the next few weeks, his male organs dissolve, ovaries develop, and he becomes the colony's new breeding female. Number 4. Ribbon eel. Ribbon eels undergo a life cycle transformation called protandry. They hatch as jet black juveniles, mature into bright blue functional males, and eventually, as they grow larger, transform into vibrant yellow females capable of laying eggs. It's an evolutionary strategy that maximizes egg production at larger body sizes. Number 3. Hawkfish. Instead of shifting only one way, dwarf hawkfish are bidirectional hermaphrodites. A male guards a harem of females. If a harem gets too large, the top female transforms into a male to split the group. But if that new male gets challenged by a larger, stronger male, he can actually revert back into a female to avoid fighting and continue breeding. Number 2. Blue-banded goby. Blue-banded gobies take flexibility a step further. They maintain both inactive male and female reproductive tissues at the same time. Depending on social pressure and who is available to mate, a goby can switch its biological sex back and forth multiple times throughout its life to ensure the population keeps reproducing. Guys, before we reveal the last one, which would you rather have as a pet? If you choose cat, hit like. If you choose dog, hit subscribe. Finally, number 1. Blue streak cleaner wrasse. Cleaner wrasse live in harems with one dominant male ruling over multiple females. If that male disappears, the largest female asserts control almost instantly. Within hours, she adopts male courtship behaviors, and in just 2 weeks, her body completely restructures to produce functional sperm.
This is the only fish in the world that no one dares to attack, not even humans. When people spot it, they go out of their way not to disturb it. You'd think it's extremely dangerous, but a shark could swallow it whole in one bite. Yet whenever a shark sees this tiny creature, it immediately freezes and submits. That's because this is the cleaner wrasse, the ocean's local dentist. Other fish get bits of food and parasites stuck in their teeth that they can't remove on their own, so this little fish comes to the rescue. In return for this life-saving service, no predator in the ocean will ever touch it. Even divers who open their mouths underwater can end up as clients. And supposedly, one session with this tiny fish beats a visit to any human dentist. After one cleaning, you could go a whole month without brushing.